Now we taking a hard right turn into duh of Courseville. But the funniest thing about stuff like this is that Trump supporters either just don't care because it's a cult, or the info the that they're seeing online on social media is the complete opposite of the truth. So they're just flat out not seeing this. But again, it doesn't matter what Trump says, it doesn't matter what he does or doesn't do. The cult is the cult. The only thing they really care about ultimately is that Donald Trump gets his way. Now, of course, you do have your cohorts in there who, if Donald Trump doesn't deliver, they're going to be mad because don't fool yourself. Donald Trump is going to be incredibly unpopular. He was unpopular last time. He's going to be even more unpopular this time. But there are people who want to see results, and when they don't see them, because they damn sure ain't gonna see no results from this dude, they're gonna be upset. But then, of course, a lot of them won't be because they don't care about any of that. It's just all hail Donald Trump. So let's watch this mashup video of all the times that he said he was gonna bring down prices. I mean, this definitely ain't all the times, but he's gonna bring down prices just because he's in the game. All you got to do is put Trump in, and everything will just magically fix itself.
We will end inflation and make America affordable again. We're going to get the prices down. We have to get them down. It's too much. Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down.
But prices will come down. You just watch. They'll come down, and they'll come down fast, not only with insurance, with everything.
So tomorrow, I will end inflation. We will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices. I will end inflation. End inflation. Slash your prices to rapidly reduce inflation. I will end inflation very quickly. End inflation.
Again, everything, all you got to do is put Trump in, and everything will be solved. Everything will be handled in less than 24 hours. I'll solve multi-decades long problems. Like, no, bro, you won't. And now that he's in there, because one of the biggest things is Trump don't give a damn about none of this. So, now that he's in, he's like, well, I can't guarantee anything. But again, his base doesn't care. It don't matter to them. Donald Trump won. That's a big enough win for them.
Slash your prices. We will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices.
Because again, all of to Trump supporters, so much of this shit is just about the culture war. They don't care about what he does or doesn't do. Their guy is in office. That's enough for them. That's a win for them. Everybody else is stupid. Everybody else is a loser because my dude is in office. Like, it's not, again, like, don't waste your time trying to explain or trying to correct most of these people because they're not going to hear you out. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as Donald Trump gets his way, even though he's got his cabinet filled with billionaires, he's supposed to be a man of the people, but this is the wealthiest cabinet ever. That doesn't mean anything to them. Trump's winning, so that's it.
Prices right.
So we're going to get your prices down.
It looks like the game show host that he is.
And we're bringing the cost down.
But again, as long as Donald Trump is in a position of power, that's all that really matters to these people. That's it. So here's from an interview that he did just the other day, where they were for Time Magazine's Person of the Year, and they just basically asked him about some of the things that he promised. Do you have in mind what the first 24 to 48 hours will look like? Honestly, I mean, what are you really gonna? No matter who you are, what are you other than sign a bunch of executive orders and maybe set some precedents? There's really not much else you can do. But let's see what he says. I'll be looking at January 6th early on, maybe the first 9 minutes. Within the first 9 minutes, he gonna pardon all the January 6s. I'll be looking at oil prices bringing down, coming down very substantially, meaning energy costs coming down. And with energy comes everything else. What is with energy comes everything else. Again, pea brain idiot. Everything's simple. All you got to do is put Trump in, and that's it. We've had the inflation. They lost on inflation. They lost on immigration. They lost on, as a part of immigration, I think a very big part is the border. The border itself, if you can self if you can self subdivide the word immigration, they lost on the economy. But it was a very different it was the economy as it pertains to groceries and small things that are actually big things for a family. Bro, this dude, I mean, when you listen to him, you see he's an idiot. But when you read his transcripts, he talks like this because he doesn't know anything. Like, what the hell does this mean? but it was a different kind of, it was the economy as it pertains to groceries and small things that are actually big things for a family. I mean, bro, okay. If the prices of groceries don't come down, will your presidency be a failure? I don't think so. Look, they got them up. I'd like to bring them down. It's hard to bring things down once they're up. It's very hard. But I think they will. I think that energy is going to bring them down. I think that energy is going to bring down the cost of groceries. He doesn't know anything. I think a better supply chain is going to bring them down. The supply chain is still broken. It's broken. Okay, so to fix the supply chain, you're going to put tariffs on everything, which of course will just make groceries more expensive. I mean, he already did a trade war with China that cost tens of billions of dollars, and he had to bail them out with taxpayer money because he started a trade war with China. And now he's talking about doing a trade war with China, Canada, and Mexico, which will just drive prices up substantially. And he's determined to do this because he said he would. So there we go. You see it. You go out to the docks and you see all these containers. And I own a property in California in Palo Verde. They're very nice. And I pass the docks and I've been seeing it for 20 years. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've never seen anything like it. For 17 years, I saw containers and, what is he's not saying anything. They come off and they'd be taken away. Big areas, in that area, we have where they have the big ships coming in, the port. Bro, when you read his transcripts, you really can see how big of an idiot this dude is. For 17 years, I saw containers and, they'd come off and they'd be taken away. Big areas, in that area, where they have the big ships coming in, the port. Like, bro, he says nothing. And I'd see this for years. And I was out there inspecting property and things because they own a lot in California. And I look down and I see containers that are 12, 13, 14 containers. You wouldn't believe they can hold each other. It's like crazy. No, the supply chain is broken. Oh my God, we really just put this dude back in office. What the fuck? This dude say, for 17 years I saw containers and they'd come off and they'd be taken away. Big areas, in that area, where they have the big ships coming in, the port. And I'd see this for years. And I was out there inspecting property and things because they own a lot in California. And I look down and I see containers that are 12, 13, 14 containers. You wouldn't believe they can hold each other. It's like crazy. No, the supply chain is broken. I mean, what the fuck? Okay, the Huffington Post, Arthur Delaney flagged several instances of Trump bluntly promising that he would bring prices down quickly within the past several months. Prices will come down, Trump said in a rally during a rally in August. You just watch, they'll come down, and they'll come down fast, not only with insurance, with everything. We will end inflation and make America affordable again, and we're going to get the prices down. We have to get them down. It's too much. Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down. We will cut your taxes and inflation, slash your prices, raise your wages, and bring thousands of factories back to America, Trump said in a Georgia rally in October. I will cut your energy prices in half within 12 months. No. Nah, bro. Well, I hope y'all know that day ain't none of that shit gonna happen. But yeah, definitely a fun look into Donald Trump. Even before he comes in office, being like, nah, ain't none of that shit gonna happen. I was just pulling y'all leg. I was just bullshitting. Hey now, thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.